What's up, everybody? I'm Siegler. Welcome back to yet another video. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, stick around for a while. Hey, in this video, the corn silage is getting extremely low. And what is it? Mid-April, very low. We're going to start pulling out of the ag bags. I'm going to get out that new backhoe we just got, and we're going to get the feeder wagon out, and we're going to start filling it. But we got to check the wagon over first. We're going to do a little work to that. Okay, so we're going to get inside a silo. One silo I can step right into. Okay, so that's what's going on today. 33 degrees. We took a turn for the weather in Michigan is going to take a while. We're not planting yet. We're not going to plant probably for another few weeks. We're going to keep that in mind. But we're getting ready. But the weather just, we're in Michigan here. Hey, stick around to the end of the video. I want to tell you about this opportunity for someone, a local viewer, Lapeer County, okay, an Emily City student. We got something for you. Let's go. Check and see how much corn we got in this silo. This is my corn silo, the second one. Holy moly. Check it out, guys. Can you see that? Wow, we're all the way down. Look at this. I'm all the way down. There's probably only a couple days left, okay? We're out of corn. The other silo's probably got about 10 feet in it. What do? We got the ag bags. We're gonna have to get that wagon around. I know I gotta do a little work to it, and then we'll try to fill it up. Ag bags to the rescue. As we're walking around to get this wagon, it's got a big rust hole in the side of it. I gotta get a piece of metal on it. People ask me what's better feed come out of the ag bag corn or the silo corn. I'll tell you, the silos, you're never going to beat the feed quality in a silo, okay? For one, it's getting beat down in the blower. You want it beat up as much as possible. Then it's getting ran through a blower on its way out. But it's up in a silo. It can be dangerous. She's getting windy. The bags, they're on the ground and they're just packed in one time. So they're not beat up as much. But man, I tell you, you'll see later on when we load out, they're convenient. I mean, they're on the ground, they're in your way, but the bags, I like them. The silos are good, but I do like the bags. Shirts on. This 4240 fired up. I've got this wagon all greased up and slicked down and oiled up. Been sitting since last year. We'll let it run out, okay? Let this conveyor completely run, and before we fill it. There's the ag bag. Get the backhoe. I'll get it around here and we'll get started. Shut that off. Enough's enough. How's she look? She's running. Oh yeah. Go around here. I'll show you that bag and how I cut it open. and let's get started. All right, guys, we're out by the bag. Quick look at this backhoe. Remember we bought it last summer? I only showed it to you once. When I did, the tires were bald. Dad got these, mounted them up, new tires on the front of it. That's what's different about it. Look at this. Just put this cutting edge on it. I'll have to dump this before we scoop in there. Just the cutting edge I was kind of worried about. They wanted to put it on there. I could wreak havoc when I'm trying to scoop in here without you just catch this bag, you're gonna tear it. So I must be very careful. I haven't used this backhoe for this yet, so this is gonna be a learning experience for both of us. One other thing Dad did to this, he's got this sticker on there, custom. What I do when I'm getting ready to fill this wagon, we pull it in, make sure this is all pulled up. That shuts it off, keeps the pressure off it when the feed's on the augers. Probably not gonna put a huge load. I'm gonna unhook these hoses. I won't put a huge load on it at first run. But we're gonna give it a good test run. Shut this down, I'll show you. When I pull it in there, because you're scooping in there, and I gotta have room to turn that big old wide girl, turn it, and get square on it. Because when you're dumping, the bucket's gotta hit on that ledge. This is a bigger, newer machine, 4x4. I'll rip this wagon to shreds if I don't play my cards right. Guys, I just took my first scoop. I didn't want to show you because I was nervous. Well, I did it. Look, I caught the bag a little bit. Not bad. I gotta come in here with my knife and I gotta cut this away. This is a lot bigger bucket than what I'm used to, but when I dumped in there, it's got a higher pickup and it reaches out more, so this is gonna be great. I just gotta stay up. I don't wanna catch this bag. Let's go. I tell you, we caught a bit of a cold spell. Check out my gear, man. Bibs on, a hat. It'll be a little warmer tomorrow, I think. Tell you what, mid-wagon load brake, checking in with you. This thing's a beast. The other one we had was a 210C. We jumped up probably 15-20 years when we got this. The power, I can easily get a scoop anytime I want. The other one I had to really work for it because that stuff's packed right in there. But The disadvantage of all that power is if I come at it heavy, I'm gonna screw the whole bag up and I'm gonna have a bad day, and that day turns into a week because that bag, you're feeding out of it. Once you rip it, it's a few different feedings to get it patched up. Holy crap, look at that. I've already almost got this thing full. Wow. Okay guys, I just shut this down. I think I'm just gonna be enough for now. Like I said, look at the terrain I'm going over. When we run this ag bag on here, it's to be off to the, so we got a lane here, but it's still a ditch for the water to run. So you're kind of dealing with the terrain. So you're getting some drop in here. Usually Mark feeds out for the skid steer. That's why there's about 50 foot left. He took out probably 200 foot already. He's feeding them heifer barns. So I'm just gonna finish this up. We got two more over there if you can see them. Okay, I'll start on them whenever we get this empty. Those, it's a lot flatter, and we laid some gravel in there, so that I'm not gonna be dealing with this little rut here, for one. And two, did you see on that last one I caught the bag? And that's what happens. I pulled it, that's what that ripple is. So not bad for the first time. See, that's pretty much a full load. I mean, I usually put a little more on it, but take a look at it. That's an older wagon. That's an old feeder wagon. We make do, the roof's off it, and you don't want to overload it. Just be happy. You don't have a lot of money and stuff like that. I see there's a guy online locally selling a mixer, and it's on a semi. We're getting away with this stuff cheap. That's how we've always done it. Okay, so what I've got to do now is I've got to clean up around by these silos back here. Just from some of the corn spilling out, it gets mushy. I want to, when you get that loaded, you want this to be firm ground. Clay gets slick when it's wet, so I'm probably going to scoop some of this out of here, dump it in the manure spreader, and then maybe lay a little gravel in there, because that's where she's going to hang out. This wagon's going to sit right here and dump right in this conveyor. She ain't perfect, but what is? See, you got a bull out there breeding a cow, and that's part of the reason why we don't AI, is because they're doing it for us while we're doing stuff like this. We laid her in there. Like I said, when you got feed overlaying from these silos and it lays on there and it comes out, it gets slicker than manure, slicker than crap. It's just nasty. We got a good base in here. Let's pull this wagon in, get it set up. That's gonna about do it. I'm a little rusty. It's my first time, and like I said last year, I like to be over a little more, but what I'll do, I can't have this laying right on the conveyor, so I'll prop this up a little bit. It'll trajectory in there. So let's hook the hoses up and turn the feeder on. Pull this lever back, hit your hydraulics. Here she comes. Shut it off till I get the feeder on. Now that's the advantage of having this hydraulic pump on here. I can dial the speed down. Where's it at? There's a turtle on here, and then there's a rabbit. Might be wore off, or not on this model, but slow, fast. And I had it on fast when I was cleaning it off, but now turn it all the way down. That feed's tough. Not really designed to be pouring this amount of feed in this conveyor, but do it as slow as we can. That's how we do it. Feeder's running, hay's on, grain's on, turn the wagon on. Cleaning off this conveyor, then we turn this on right here. Right down to 2. That'll turn your beaters and get that apron chain moving. Now when there's a big wad here like this, I'll come up here and I can control it, slow it down. We don't want to plug that conveyor up. Right here. And that's it. Grain seems to be working fine. Wow. And I'll come back in here. Hey, how you doing, 84? How you doing, girl? Make sure everything's running properly. They're lined up. There's the other corn. It's shut off. There is some in there, but I'm just trying to supplement this because I know these are going to run out. I mean, remember, the corn's not even planted yet, but we got 2 1/4 ag bags left. We should be fine. We're decent on hay. That hay silo right there, remember, we're going to be chopping here in about a month. That hay silo's probably got 10 foot in it. That'll be enough. A hard pack 10 foot. I'm going to shut all this off. The cow's got plenty of feed. I just wanted to pull this in and get it set up. I got to milk tonight. I'm going to go get some lunch or something like that, but hey, pull it in. So the guy feeding, I think Mark's feeding, it's already ready. He'll turn the tractor on, he'll turn hydraulic on, he's good to go. See how I got this on a nice solid base? That's what you want, because it's kind of dry right now, or it's damp, but on a rain day, you'll be spinning out, trying to get this in and out, filling it back up. It can be a mess. So strong solid base. Let's shut this down and head home. Job well done. I've been wanting to do that because look, remember what I showed you at the beginning of the video? She's about empty. Let's go. Hey, and we're back. Hey, how'd you like the video? Got it going, got it fed, got the guys set up for the night so they can get done feeding. Like I said earlier, I want to tell you about this. This is a scholarship fund that we started for my mom. She died less than a year ago, but we've already started raising money, and to honor her, to not ever forget, this is for someone that wants to go to college or a trade school in the ag department. Okay, so 2 scholarships, $1,000 each. My family's put together. So Lapeer County student, that could be Lapeer, Dryden, Elmont, anywhere in the county, and then there's one specific for an Emily City student, because that's where we're based out of, Emily City. So if you know of any kids, make sure they apply. They got to have a GPA 2.5 or better, and get that scholarship, get into ag, and better yourself. We're just trying to, we're going to keep mom going forever. We're never going to forget that. You know, we know she's watching over us. So hope you liked the video. Stick around for a while. Hit that thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. FarmFocus.com. Get you a hat. Get you a shirt. Appreciate it. We'll see you next week. Take care. God bless.